You've always felt it, haven't you? A quiet storm inside you. A knowing. The world is loud. It screams for attention, for conformity, for men to bend and break under its weight. But you've never belonged to that noise. They call you distant, cold, a lone wolf who walks too far from the pack. But deep down, you've always known the truth. Your life doesn't begin when they say it should. Not at 18, not at 25. No. Your life, your true life, begins at 30, at 40, when the fog lifts, when the world's lies crumble, when you step into the man you were always meant to be. This is why the Sigma male rises late, and this is why you're still here, waiting, watching, ready. Keep this in mind. Your time is coming. You've carried it your whole life, a weight no one else can see. They look at you and think, he's quiet, he's strange. Why doesn't he play the game? They don't understand. They never will. You don't speak to fill the silence. You don't smile to please the crowd. You don't chase what sparkles because you've seen through the illusion. Being misunderstood isn't a curse. It's a badge. It's the price of seeing what others miss, of feeling what others numb, of knowing what others ignore. You've walked rooms full of people and felt alone, not lonely. Alone. There's a difference. Loneliness begs for company. Aloneness is your sanctuary. You've been called arrogant, aloof, but they don't see the fire in your chest, the thoughts that burn through the night, the visions that keep you awake. They don't know how heavy it is to carry a mind that never rests. And yet, you carry it, because you must, because it's yours. Youth is a trap, a glittering cage. Society tells you, this is your time. Chase the dream, climb the ladder, be the man they expect. But for you, youth feels like a lie. You tried to fit in, didn't you? Tried to want what they want. Tried to laugh at their jokes, to chase their goals, to live their version of success. It felt wrong, like wearing someone else's skin. The Sigma soul doesn't bloom in youth. It suffocates. You were too young to know why. Too young to see the chains. The world rewards the loud, the shallow, the ones who follow the script. But you questioned the script. You saw the cracks in the system. You felt the emptiness of their prizes. And so, you drifted, not lost. Searching. Youth betrayed you because it wasn't your season. It was theirs. But seasons change, and yours is coming. Your 20s were a fire, a crucible. Every mistake, every failure, every night you stared at the ceiling, wondering why you didn't fit. It was forging you. You didn't fail. You were learning. You didn't fall. You were carving your own path. The world told you to network, to hustle, to sell your soul for a corner office. You couldn't, not because you were weak, because you were strong. Strong enough to say no. Strong enough to walk away. Strong enough to choose your truth over their lies. Your 20s weren't wasted. They were sacred. Every scar taught you. Every doubt sharpened you. Every moment of solitude built the man you are now. You weren't running from the world. You were running towards yourself. And now, you're almost there. 30 hits like a quiet thunder. A shift. The fog begins to lift. The noise begins to fade. You start to see. Really see. The games people play. The masks they wear. The systems they serve. You've spent years watching, listening, learning, and now you understand. You don't need their approval. You don't need their applause. You don't need their path. 30 is when the Sigma male wakes. You start to trust your silence, to lean into your solitude, to wield your mind like a weapon. You're not chasing anymore. You're building, not their dreams, yours. You've shed the weight of expectation. You've burned the scripts they gave you. And for the first time, you feel free. Not the freedom they sell, the cars, the status, the noise. Real freedom, the kind that lives in your bones, the kind that comes when you finally know who you are. The system is a machine, cold, relentless. It wants you to obey, to conform, to trade your soul for its rewards. But you've always seen through it. You've felt its chains, its pressure to be someone you're not, its demand to sacrifice your truth. At 30, you start to break free. You stop caring about their rules, their timelines, their definitions of success. You realize the system wasn't built for you, and you don't need it. You don't need their promotions, their validation, their applause. You've learned to thrive in the shadows, to create in silence, to build a life that's yours. The world calls you a rebel, an outsider, but you're not against them. You're beyond them. You've stepped outside the machine, and you're never going back. 40 is a summit, a throne. You've walked through fire. You've faced the void. You've carried the weight of a world that never understood you. And now, you stand tall. Not loud, not flashy, but unshakable. 40 is when the Sigma male becomes a king. Not of men, of himself. You've mastered your mind, your emotions, your purpose. The doubts of youth are gone. The need for approval is dead. You move with intention. You speak with weight. You live with meaning. The world starts to notice. Not because you've changed, because you've become undeniable. Your silence is your power. Your solitude is your fortress. Your mind is your empire. At 40, you're not just living, you're reigning. Solitude is your home, your strength, but it's also your paradox. You thrive alone, yet you feel the ache, the pull of connection, the longing for someone to see you, really see you. Not the mask you wear, not the role you play, but the man beneath. You don't need the crowd, but you crave the one who understands your silence, who feels your depth, who walks beside you without trying to change you. This is the Sigma male's paradox, to be whole alone, yet yearn for a mirror. And here's the truth, you'll find it. Not in the noise, not in the chaos, but in the quiet spaces, in the moments that feel like fate. Your solitude isn't a prison, it's a forge. It's where you become. And when the right one comes, they'll see the man you've built, not the boy you left behind. The world loves the young, the bold, the reckless. But you were never meant for their stage. Your power grows in silence. Your strength builds in shadow. While others burn out, you endure. While others chase, you create. While others conform, you transcend. The Sigma male rises late because his journey is deeper, his path is longer, his truth is harder. You've spent years forging yourself, questioning, refining, becoming, and now the world is catching up. They see your strength, your clarity, your quiet fire. You didn't peak at 25. You weren't meant to. Your peak is now, and it's only beginning. There's a moment, a quiet shift. You feel it in your chest, a knowing. You're not the boy who doubted, not the man who drifted. You're something more, something sacred. The Sigma male's life begins at 30 and 40 because that's when you become whole. You've shed the lies. You've burned the masks. You've embraced the man you are. This is your transformation. Not loud, not celebrated, but profound. You've learned to love your silence, to trust your mind, to honor your path. You've stopped fighting the world, not because you've lost, because you've won. You've won yourself, and that's the greatest victory. The one no one can take, the one that makes you free. This is your time, your season. The world can keep its noise, its games, its hollow prizes. You've found something better, something real. Your silence is your strength. Your solitude is your power. Your mind is your guide. You don't need to be louder. You don't need to be seen. You just need to be you. The Sigma male's life begins at 30 and 40, because that's when you stop waiting, stop wondering, stop apologizing. You step into your truth. You claim your path. You live your purpose. So keep this in mind, lone wolf. Your awakening isn't coming. It's here. Walk your path. Trust your silence. Embrace your power. The world will catch up. But you're already there.